Hey Drake, could you give this beach map to Valtrix real quick?
Maybe I closed it.
I was just showing him the gust of wind. I'm probably more excited than I should be about it.
Oh, that's cool.
What's up? Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello, hello.
All right, everything sounds good on the stream. We've already got two admirers, Zalakar and Belmerta, in the house. I think they're lurking. And Marbania's late, so we have an empty screen up there for Squall. He'll be joining us momentarily. And I like all these homemade haircuts we got going on here. What's up with that?
That's
Everybody,
right.
I'm the only one that didn't get a haircut. I mean, I know
I
you
haven't
guys
had one.
probably didn't get a haircut, but you just run your hand through your head, and that's all it does, right?
I'm gonna say I haven't had a haircut in a while.
I got one like the day before they were like, shut it down.
I have two hairstylists that live in the house, and I haven't got one.
Damn. Uh, so what's going on, guys? How's your week been? Some of you I haven't seen in a week, and others I haven't seen in a week. All four of you guys I haven't seen in a week, right?
Only online.
Marbania, I see Wednesday or Thursdays and Fridays. Yeah.
And Saturdays.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I saw you on Saturday. Let's not forget about Rob's game. My game
Well,
on Rob's channel.
I saw you on Friday and Saturday. You just didn't see me.
I was zoomed in too much. You
That's
guys
not
could
creepy
see
at
my
all.
nose hairs. So
Yeah. You smell different when you're awake.
I know, right? It doesn't smell like a Dutch oven anymore, does it? Ooh. So last week you guys left Neverwinter heading towards Luskin on the old ship Lollipop, right? The voyage. And you guys got out in the open sea for a little ways, a couple of 3 days, and actually it's only been about 2 days, and you got attacked by a pirate ship, Black Armada flag flying on it, and that's where we left off because it was like 82 people in the combat tracker. And as you can see right now, there's just an abdominal Yeti in the combat tracker, so let's roll initiative. Oh, no, wait. I don't think you guys want to fight that on the ship. It would probably do some damage, I would think. How did two of them get put in there? I didn't put another one in there. Did I? Maybe I did. So, any questions, comments from the peanut gallery? Can I buy a random Yeti? Ooh, that sounds kind of kinky. Let's see if we got some sounds playing here. Yep.
It's nice having a party that's all this without any multi-class people.
Long-term campaigns
Unique.
multi-classing is a mistake. You know, if you're specifically setting up for like, you know, something that you know you're going to be, you know, first through sixth level and you want a multi-class, is probably good. But if you're getting up to those higher tiers, multi-classing can nerf you.
Yeah, unless you got like a specific build you're going for or something.
Even then, it's better off to design the party better than trying to.
Oh yeah.
Grab a feed or two.
Yeah, building a party from ground up is way better than multi-class in a character. But I could see, you know, for a one shot, hell yeah, multi-class would be fun. All right, so I kind of scratched that last encounter because it was just an exercise in futility because you guys would have freaking blasted them all anyways. So that's what we're going to say happens is as you guys are finishing that battle. And Gorgio, what's up, man? A dense fog kind of rolls in towards the end of the battle. You start losing sight of your prey out there, and then out of this fog, some 300 or 400 feet in front of you is where the pirate ship was at. A familiar ship emerges from this fog with a with a crew of undead on it. And the same pirate captain. What the hell was his name? Black. That guy. Remember? Hell no, no one remembers. If I don't remember, how the hell are you guys going to remember?
I remember him, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah, Black something. I can't even remember his name enough to type it in the search. Wasn't it Black something?
Blackbeard.
It wasn't Blackbeard. Maybe that's why we're stuck. We're thinking it's Blackbeard. Let's see. That was what city was that? Baldur's Gate. Is that Baldur's Gate?
Where he came up the. No, not Baldur's Gate. It
Oh,
was
no.
Neverwinter.
It was Neverwinter because you helped me with those maps.
The
Well-
Aboleth thingy.
There it is.
Ingorgio says
Barth-
his name is Lug Goliath.
Lug the Goliath. Still counts. Bartholomew Blackdagger. This guy. He's alive because he's a revenant. He keeps coming back. And this ship emerges, but nervously, your crew doesn't know what to do. What are you guys thinking? You see it come out of the fog in front of you, and it's heading right towards the ship you're attacking.
Take him.
Wait and see what happens.
Yeah, so
kinda-
we've already killed everybody on the other ship, right?
Well, for the most part, there's still a few stragglers running around, and you don't know who's below deck. And that noble guy, the fancier dressed guy, he's not up there anymore.
That Revenant pirate dude needs to restock all those skeletons we killed.
Exactly. As his ship merges with that ship, and you see all the bodies get up and appear on the deck of his ship. And as he finishes his slow pass through the Black Armada ships, you see on either side of him 2 flags kind of creep up out of the water. And they're flying Black Armada flags, these 2 flags. As you can see the mass slowly start to rise out of the water. And 2 ships rise up out of the water, like Davy Jones's locker, kind of, from Captain Black Sparrow, Captain what the
Pirates of the
those,
Caribbean.
those Sea Spawn, yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Sea Spawn are on it, and you can see that both of those ships have a complement of cannons, about 15 strong on each side. The
How
water's
long are these
pouring.
ships?
How long are these ships? They're about the same size as Voyager, but they're tall and they're ran out the sides. There's no oars, like your ship has some oars and stuff to help it. It's just cannon holes all down the side. Now the cannons don't look like they're run out and water comes pouring out of their barrels and stuff, but they all just kind of, you see the crew and everything just look over at you and just kind of keep heading out, leaving the ship adrift. As it gets about 800 feet out, what are you guys doing? They're like getting away from you, kind of getting out in the distance. And you guys are like 400 feet away of the now derelict Black Armada ship. You notice the flag's gone too.
Do you guys think we should follow them?
Does it look like we're outnumbered?
We certainly look like we're outgunned.
Yes.
30 cannons versus your 4.
I mean,
And
if
a
the,
ghost
if the
ship that
is
doesn't take
abandoned,
any damage.
I can
and-
fly over to the derelict and see if there's anything on there worth looking at. But
Yes, I think we should at least inspect that other ship if we have the time.
Yeah, that seems more worthwhile to me than trying to chase after these ghost ships. If they don't want us chasing them, they're just going to turn around and take us out.
Well, as you guys are trying to figure out what you're going to do, you see one of the sea spawn ships kind of take a turn, and you see its cannons run out on one side. And it starts lining up a shot. Everybody give me a perception check. Well, I can push that for you if you want real quick.
either they're
Oh.
trying to sink her or they're trying to sink us.
Either one is probably not good.
I think Caesar standing on the side saying, "Oh fuck."
Caesar's the only one now in Corel that that shouts out a warning. She's gonna shoot at the pirate ship. As you can tell the way it angles is. And Ember's already like taking cover. He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't even hear you guys. He's like,
He's looking off the
Ah!
other end of the ship.
he doesn't know what's
Probably
he's in
got his nose in a book.
He's in his hammock. He's in his hammock. And sure enough, boom, 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 boom. And holes start blasting in the hull of that ship. And you can see it starting to take on water. So if you guys are going, you only have a few moments.
Yeah, let's go. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
let's
pull
get
up.
out of here.
I'll hop on my broom of flying and fly over to that ship.
And who else is going? I got
Krell's going.
caw.
Nystagmus, can your broom handle more than one person?
No.
There's no bitch on a broom. It ain't a Harley. It don't have a bitch seat on it.
How far away are we?
About 300-400 feet. A nice swim.
Yeah, I'll put on my cloak from manta ray and dive into the water and take off.
Give me a perception check, Mr. Dive into the water. It's easier for you to find it than me to go, this guy. Oh, yeah. So as soon as you get down in the water, you're getting yourself adjusted in your cloak, and you look, and there's like a ray of light shining down as this fog passes, and it lights up the water down below. And you can see at least a dozen or more sea spawn swimming up from the depths towards that ship.
So I'll come break the surface. If there's anybody within 100 feet, I will send a message using my message spell, letting them know to watch out.
If they're within 100 feet, you could just say something.
I want to make sure with the wind and the fog and the waves.
And the cannon
that I'm
blasts and the eardrums ringing. Okay, I got you. So you guys get this message from Ember. What are you guys gonna do? Keep going?
Are they coming up towards our ship or the other ship?
The sinking ship.
So I'll slowly
s-
start heading that way, seeing what the rest of them are going to do.
The rest of them? What do you mean them? Who's them?
Krell and
The rest of your
Nystagmus
party?
and all them.
Okay.
Once they know that they're our
Are you
baddies
guys gonna continue towards the ship? The three of you.
For now, yes.
For now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get on the ship, and what's your first action there?
I think we're looking for something near the deck. It's something that's easily accessible. But might also have either some useful information or something valuable. So probably like doors to the captain's quarters.
Well, this particular ship, the captain's quarters is in the front of the boat. Let me give you this map. And that's what's going down first is the front of the ship.
I still think, yeah, it might be worth trying to risk it. What do you guys think?
Risk it and get the
Yeah, I
biscuit?
think so.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
It doesn't matter if it goes underwater for most of you, most of us.
Yeah, I can breathe water. I've got my cap of water breathing on.
All right, so you guys get on board over here. Let me see. We've got Krell flying, and we've got Ember climbing, and Nystagmus, right? And you guys are making your way to the captain's quarters. Kick open the door, and you investigate, and there are two dead bodies in here still. One looks like the noble, and the other looks like a dwarf. And they are freshly bleeding out, meaning they have only been dead a few minutes.
I want to check this noble, see what he's got on him.
Like, pat him down and stuff.
Yeah, go through his pockets, look for loose change.
Give me an investigation check. Wow. You do find his loose change and his gold and signet ring, identifying him as a member of the Lord's Alliance. You don't know who he is.
I want to take that, so
In his pouch
can-
of coins.
yeah, I want to
Pouch
grab
of
all that.
coins. He might have a miscellaneous weapon or two that doesn't appear to be magical.
Okay, I probably ignore that. It's nothing I need.
I'm gonna jump down into the hold real quick and just see if there's anything unusual about what they were carrying.
Nystagmus, when you start like touching this noble, right? You're like checking his pockets and stuff. You like pull your hands off of part of his skin and like gooey like kind of pulls off of his skin, and you can see like where the goo kind of pulls away. The skin is starting to turn gray underneath.
Gross.
I want to put a crossbow bolt into its chest. A couple of them. It's
It's definitely dead. Now it's dead-er. It doesn't flinch. It doesn't jerk. It does. I mean, maybe from the crossbow hitting it, dunk. But
Pin it to the table just in
Yeah.
case.
yeah, down below the hold is quickly filling up full of water. You do see like a shit ton of supplies, like food and rations and ballista bolts and
Is there any
barrels.
gunpowder?
No, this particular ship does not have any need for smoke powder.
Right, they just had the ballistas, not cannons. Darn it.
Yeah. Nothing to blast away.
All right, so I
We
don't see
take out
anything
some of those
unusual then.
things.
Any arcane ruined, protected boxes or anything?
But as you guys are exploring, some sea spawn start climbing up aboard.
By the way, can I tell, were they coming from the bottom of the ocean or were they coming from the undead
They're,
ships?
they're
or
definitely
could I
the ones you saw
Yeah, but where were they coming from?
from the depths. From the darkness below where you couldn't see, they were swimming up. Deeper than you could see. So we got initiative. So Krell, you see one kind of climb up on the very top over here, and one on the other side. You can hear more coming out of the water. Climbing up the side.
All right, I want to launch myself up a good 50 feet.
Caw-caw,
And
caw-caw.
I want to take sea spawn. Which one? Doesn't really matter. We'll do downcast grin. And I am going to start shooting him with my crossbow.
Are
Ooh,
we
that's
still
a hit.
hasted?
No, you
It's
wouldn't
still
have.
on there.
Oh, bless?
Haste. And bless.
Yeah, I didn't delete all that stuff. Can I do expiring effects? Did that do it?
I did for me.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. All right, so yeah, you whack him in the shoulder, he spins around, and then you hit him in the throat. He flies back off the ship and falls into the water. Kersplash!
And then I'm going to bonus action shoot Drapey Codpiece.
It's droopy.
Oh,
They
Droopy.
just spelled it wrong. No, I'm kidding. A 5 actually hits him too. As he comes booking down the stairs and runs right over to the guy that never gets attacked. As a flash, like flashes in your face, and and you succeed, and it doesn't blind you. You like avert your eyes real quick.
It's got a flashbang.
It's got a flashbang, and it's your turn. And you can
Oh
hear
man,
some. You can hear some more climbing up.
I was hoping to check out this dwarf too, see if he had anything on him before we book out of here. I want to try to.
I'll say you
shop.
did, and we'll get to that
Oh, okay.
later.
Oh, okay. In that case, I don't think there's any reason for us to stick around here. So I'm just going to. I don't care about fighting these sea spawn. They don't have anything for me. I'm going to, let's see. You're far enough away. I'm going to thunder step 90 feet straight up, so that they can't get to me. And then ride my broom and fly back to the ship.
Broom of Flying doesn't require an action or anything, does it?
No, it doesn't say anything about it.
400
I
pounds.
have to speak its command word.
Oh.
Giddy up.
Oh, okay. That's easy enough. As long as you can speak, right?
Yeah, I guess if I was muted, it wouldn't work.
Right? Yeah, you'd be like falling back 90 feet, wouldn't you? Splat! Right onto the deck. And I guess you could move?
Yeah, but I'm just flying, the 50 feet back towards
That way?
the voyage, and that's it. So I'm just kind of booking it out of there, assuming, that there's nothing here we need.
All right, well, just keep track of how far off the map you are, just in case, you left a comrade behind. Krell, you're 50 feet up.
Yes.
Let's see. Do I have
But I
anything
intend to cover Ember's retreat.
that's got any range? Nothing that far. Dim-witted saunter. Is gonna this one's got a tentacle. It's like, and he comes over, like Ember's like peeking down into the hold back there. I was checking it out, kind of. He comes over and he dragging the map. He tries to, let's put you in this square. He tries to lash you with his tentacle. It's got a 10-foot reach, so he's like, wow, wow. And he hits you, and it wraps around you. And the little barbed suction cups do 5 points of damage, knocking off of your nice evening at the Moonstone Mask blowjob, and grapples you. And that's all he can do. These guys start running up. Pick a square, any square will do. Ember.
All right, so I am still grappled. So I'm going to Burning Hands his butt.
He turned around. He's like, you're like, Sounds like calamari. Is you sizzling him a little?
Now, I forget, you have to use your action in order to try to break free, correct? You don't get a free save at the end of the round.
Correct.
Alright, so that's all I can do then, because I'm grappled.
Squall. Oh, Squall's driving a boat.
Yeah, I think he's below deck taking a crap.
He's like, he's driving the voyage. Wings? Is Wings over here helping?
Now, we'll just make it simple. Say he's still on the other ship.
Okay. And thick bristles. He's gonna hop down over here. Hooyah! Chook. Am I missing a guy? What the hell? Where's this guy at? Oh, there he is. He might be able to get down. Get down on it. Yeah, he comes over here. Now this kind of is open a little bit down there, so that's why they're not engaging in that. You're like leaning, you were like leaning over looking, so you're not down. You're kind of sort of down in there a little bit. You got partial cover from any range weapons up top. This guy finishes climbing and can get maybe to about there. This guy's got to get up on here too. Some of these didn't quite get up here yet. He climbs up and he can get to about there. Scuzzer.
Well, this at this time we're taking the voyage closer to this anyway, and you said it's 300 feet, so I can get a shot, right?
Yeah, 400 feet away. You got
Yeah. So I'm
sharpshooter,
gonna,
right?
Yep, I'm gonna
Yeah.
target the dim-witted saunter that's got Ember grappled. And it's not targeting right. Let me find him on the combat tracker.
Yeah, you can't. You have to be. I can put you on the map real quick.
I just used the combat tracker.
There, I stuck you on there too if you want to later.
All right. And he'll bonus action Hunter's Mark.
He's got like a tentacle wrapped around Ember, sizzling a little off of his skin, and his flesh is still smoldering from burning hands. As an arrow comes flying, hits him in the chest for 1,000,000 points of damage.
Colossus Slayer. Where'd it go? There it is.
Holy shit. If I
And
would have
then
given him all of his hit points back, you still would have killed him.
And then I'll take the second shot at this strangely knee-high one that's getting close to Ember too.
Yeah, he's like leaning over the railing there, looking down. He's got like some poisoned barbs sticking out of him like a sea urchin. As you hit him in the back, whap.
And that's the end of Scuzzer's turn.
Long whiskers. Getting up on the front of the boat. Raven black goatee. These two start like messing around with some of the rigging in the sails. Like pulling in the sails. Mr. Lisp. And he comes over and starts helping. Corral. Death from
Alright,
above.
Krell's- Yep. First shot.
Oh. So not only do you blast his head off, but you frighten him for a round,
Death is scary.
right?
And then I will take a shot at leather vest. And then a bonus action shot at leather vest.
20 points with a freaking hand crossbow. Oh, and another crit. It's just a standard one.
And then
Oh.
I'm done.
I think that was a nice vest till you shot some holes in it. Nostagamus.
All right. So, I realize now that may have left somebody behind since Ember apparently can't just come back.
He's like
So
pulling this
uh,
tentacle off of him and he throws it onto the ground.
he looks
like-
up at me like, "What the hell?"
You can hear it pull off of him too. He goes, a little suction
Leaving
cups.
marks.
He's got like a
Uh,
suction cup around his neck and down his arm.
So I'll turn around and fly back. So I'm gonna be. I want to get above. Yeah, I'll get right about there. But I'm about 40 feet. 40 feet up still. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this strangely knee-high one with a frostbite. He's gonna fail.
Ooh. Doesn't like that.
Good. But that's it.
Well, he's gonna hop down here. Kaboosh! And this is the guy with the porcupine thing, right? Let's see, poison quills. So he tries to hit Ember with them at disadvantage and misses. And that's it. He's got to hit you to get him. So tweed jacket. Sorry. Ah. This guy has like a pincer, like a big crab pincer. And he's gonna come over here, try to get you with his pincer. And he's like, and he misses. Ember.
All right, so this to the east is not clear, and I can't move directly to the west. Correct? You said it's an open hole in the ground.
Yeah, that square right there is kind of open in the air. You could jump maybe and grab a hold of the side and climb up, but into this square.
You should be able to standing long jump more than 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could just jump and climb up. I just count as hazardous terrain. Double your 10 feet instead of 5. You know.
All right.
I
Well,
won't even make you
I'm gonna
roll an
give it a shot.
acrobatics. It's a pretty easy thing to do for a sailor
I'm going to
wizard.
disappear.
Uh-oh.
As I cast invisibility on myself.
+8, really? You would have failed with a 1. No, a 2. All right, so you're now invisible.
So you said so it's going to be a simple movement for me just to move this way, or jump,
Yeah,
or whatever.
count 15 to get over there.
I'm going to jump over the side and dive into the water. So they will see this. Nystagmus will see and Krell will see the splash. I presume the ones on the ship probably won't. But even if they do, I'm still going to be in the water.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. You don't see them as you jump into the water, but Krell does see that there's several more heads popping up out of the water as he jumps into the water next to a couple of them. Kaboosh, kaboosh.
I'm just going to stay underwater with my cloak of manta ray, so I'm going to swim under the water, so I'm not making the big splashing on the surface.
Yeah, are you you cast invisibility, so you can't use stealth, right? Since that's an action for you.
Correct.
So
Well, I could use stealth, but I could only move half speed.
well, it's an action to actually stealth, so I don't think you have another action, do you? Unless you are a rogue and
thought
you
it was
have
part of the
cunning
movement.
action.
But regardless, I'm not doing it.
Right. So you jump into the water. They hear you go splash. They're looking around. They can sense that there's something there, but they can't see you. Hence the disadvantage they're going to have. Marbania, I'm going to call you because if you call me, I don't think I can answer it that way. So let me. There you go. How was your board meeting? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. It was there. It was there. It was one of those.
One of those you asked me a question I didn't really know how to answer. It's what it is kind of thing, you know.
Well, let me.
Don't let me you guys go ahead. Whoever's running Squall, just do your thing, whatever.
You're
Well, we
actually.
determined Squall was below deck taking a crap.
Oh, well, that's pretty realistic.
So what's going on is the ship is sinking over there, and they came over to investigate, and they're getting attacked by sea spawn that swam up from the ocean. That's the basics of it, anyways.
Our ship is sinking?
No, the pirate
No,
ship that you guys were attacking last week.
Okay, got it. All right.
That bastard ghost pirate dude showed up and then they broadsided it.
Scuzzer.
All right, he's just gonna take another shot at this strangely knee-high guy.
Strangely knee-high guy. He's got like stockings on and shit. It's kind of strange. Oh.
And
Roll
I
me a
guess can we
d4.
assume that's a miss?
Roll me a d4. So you're like over on the edge of the ship, right? You're like shooting your bow, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the voyage shooting across.
So you throw your weapon in a random direction. Fortunately, you threw it to the right, so it lands next to you somewhere down on the boat. You're like, woo! It almost went bloop into the water.
All right, I'll forego my second shot to pick it up then.
Yeah, you can move over there and pick it up. Actually,
That's it.
you can move over there and pick it up and take your second shot.
Well, then I'll do that.
It's only 10 feet from you, and picking it up is a free action, so
That's
I just
what I'll
want
do
you to
then.
roll another fumble and do the same thing again. The magic number on the fumble is a 2, if you don't mind.
Throw it down again. Well, then I'm going to bonus action the hunter's mark on him too then.
Sounds like a lot of shit in one round, right? Everybody's like, you only get an action, a bonus action, and a move. Yeah, until you're like 7th, 8th level, and then those are like a lot.
Right.
What's the range of
And I
Hunter's
missed him
Mark?
again.
You might not have been able to do that. I think the range isn't 400 feet.
Let me check. No, you're right. It's 90.
So some poor
You can
crew
take it off
member's
and
got
then-
a Hunter's Mark on him. Like, you can take it off. You put it on there, biatch.
Let me find him.
Make me do the work.
Off.
Ribbed chaps. Huh. He starts loading one of these ballistas, looking up at Krell. See.
Okay.
What would you do if you were a sea spawn and somebody's shooting you? Angel of Death up top.
Run away.
This guy's gonna come up here. Start trying to steer the boat. As you look back and the back ass of the ship is sticking up, and you can see him turn the wheel and the rudder's like moving around a little. Doesn't look like he's doing a very good job. And those three up front kind of go down below deck. They were up front. They kind of go down that hatch there. And this guy's like trying to get some sails down. They're just cutting these sails away. They're not like furling them and putting them away. They're just cutting on them, trying to get them off of the mast. You kind of got the general impression that this thing's going under and they don't want the sails dragging it down. Scuzzer.
Let me try it again then. What happened to him? He died?
Who?
I lost my target.
Oh, sorry. I turned off the target. Turned it back on.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. All right. Let me take a shot at him then. I hit his ass that time.
You're like all embarrassed by what you did last round, so you're like, take this. So you blast the guy down into the, you like shoot him down. You can hear him fall down into the hole hold.
Then I'll target the tweed jacket. Take a shot, second shot at him. And was he previously wounded or was he healthy?
Tweed jacket.
He's healthy.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Squall. Now that you're back, you're like, you come walking out. You're like, oh, I feel good. Holy shit, what's going on? You see the crew running around. They're trying to get the ship moving that direction a little bit.
All right, and turn down some Sirenscape here. So coming up from below, how far is it over to the other?
350 feet.
350 feet. I see those guys have made it over there.
You do see that two of the crew have one of the cannons loaded.
I'm not gonna shoot the boat with my crew over there on.
The boat
None of us are on the boat.
The boat just
Now,
got
Ember's in the water and the
blasted
other two
by
are flying.
15 cannons less than 30 seconds ago. It's going down.
Well,
It's going down.
Ember's in the water, Nystagmus is up flying on a broom, and I'm 50 feet up.
There's like on
So
the
none
back
us
of the
are anywhere
boat.
near the boat.
There's an orchestra playing. They're like, doo-doo-doo.
so we were gonna try to save this boat, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. Well, I'm blowing the hell out of it then. Fire. 2 cannons loaded, huh?
No, one cannon loaded.
1 cannon loaded. I'm trying to find the ship, the cannons. Where are the cannons?
Right there.
Right there. All right. So I'll
On your hotbar.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the hotbar right
And
now.
it's short range.
It is short range.
Short range. All right. So C-spawn, speed, C-spawn, C-spawn. I don't see the ship there. I'm just gonna roll to hit then, and then you'll apply it.
Just target one of the C-spawn. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Like
Why the hell not?
like Raven Black Goatee is just stuck his head up out of the water, and he's looking around trying to find something. You don't know what it is though. He's like, he's
All right.
poking
So
around.
Raven Black Goatee with a cannon to the head. Did that?
It
no.
hits.
Wow. Am I just
So-
gonna roll the damage to Raven Black Goatee?
Yeah.
Blow this fucker all to hell.
So
Oh shit.
so you're no longer invisible, Ember, as C-spawn gets vaporized next to you and its guts and mist all spray on you like and you can see like the side of him like show up of mist. You know, the left side of him still invisible, but the right side of him is just covered in goo and ichor and stuff. He's like shimmering invisible. And then you see, and he looks, and there's a smoking hole on the side of the ship there. Water starts pouring in, and the ship starts leaning a little that way too. It's leaning forward, and now it's leaning to the left, to the port side. Anything else, Squall?
No, I think I'll stay over here on this ship.
Oops.
All right. I am going to.
How many crits is that tonight? That's like 4 already. You guys are blowing your wad on these things. Wait till you got to fight the big bad guy.
We'll fumble all the time then.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
said.
then a second shot.
There's another one. Holy shit. 2 back to back. This poor guy. So,
One for each eye.
who could see Krell? Which character can see Krell?
I probably
Well, I
can.
can see him from the voyage.
Definitely. Squall, definitely. I don't know about Ember. What do you guys think? How high up is Krell? 50 feet?
50 feet up.
Yeah, I think he could see him too, right? At least his feathers and stuff. The kill was so epic. I mean, he like hit the guy so hard twice that he turned him inside out, like that all of you guys gain inspiration.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Wow.
Shot 3 is going against Tweed Jacket.
Can't keep up on deleting these guys. Ember! You like wash this shit off of you. Now you're invisible again. The waves lap up on you. You can
So
hear
I'm
the
gonna
ship though,
start
it's going.
Start swimming. I'm double checking to see
You like
if the cloak allows me any movement. Yes,
It
I have a
does.
swimming
Oh,
speed
yeah.
of 60 feet.
Yeah,
So
you can
I'll be
book.
going 120 feet
So as
toward
you
the other
like
ship.
get down, because this I kind of imagine this as a manta ray kind of thing, right? You gotta be underwater completely on the surface kind of sucks. So as you get underwater, you can see another ship underwater now, like nosing up. Slowly, it's coming up real slowly, but you can see a lot more sea spawn swimming up, and you can see like 4 hammerhead sharks that are all kind of sea spawny looking too, that are kind of starting to come up from around the side of the boat, heading towards you guys. You probably got 2, maybe 3 rounds before they're up on the surface, though. They're pretty far down there.
All right, so I'm moving 120 feet toward the other ship, toward our ship.
Long Whiskers. He's like in the water, right? He goes under. Nostogamus, you can see him crawl through the cannonball hole in the side of the ship. Like, get in the ship. Little cover. Nostogamus.
All right. I want to try this. I want to fly down. So to right there. So I'm 15 feet above the deck of the ship. And then I want to hit Thick Bristles with lightning lure.
Oh, another crit. Holy crap.
Dang it. That's too bad. I really wanted to pull him up to me and then drop him again.
It's like slamming back down. Whoosh, whoosh. Thick bristles. Oh. So, let's see. He picks up a belaying pin. Just laying on the deck, and he wings it up at you. Bonk. Takes off 3 of your blowjob points. Irascible Lisp. Yeah, he's as well climbing into the hole on this now rapidly sinking ship. how high up is... He liked that idea, actually. So he picks up some miscellaneous piece of ship and moves up a little because kind of comes up the steps here. 5, 10, 15, 20. He can get to like there. Tries to chuck something at you. Go away. All right. Got some blood. I'm happy. Krell. Poor guy. He doesn't know he's dead.
Yeah. All right. So thick bristles. It's gonna take a couple of shots probably.
Yep. 19 points with a light crossbow, or a hand crossbow. A hand crossbow. That's not a broken
And
feat at all. I don't
Not
think
at all.
I don't think it is. Uh-oh.
Whoa! I rolled a 1.
So roll damage on who are you shooting at?
Acrid goatee.
So it like ricochets off of the railing there and hits Nostagamus. Roll damage.
Sorry.
Can I use probably not. Can I use shield as a reaction?
It's not on
to-
your turn, absolutely.
But I mean that only adds 5 AC, so I don't know if that would be enough to.
Well,
to-
roll damage or roll to hit. We'll see. Watch him crit. Well, a 13 doesn't really hit you anyway, so it works. Yes.
You have to reverse that 19 I just did to him.
Is it control or shift?
Control.
Yeah. I always forget, and then I have to do it twice.
Actually, 13 would have hit my AC, but I'll use shield. So
Well,
that's
we said
it's
you use
not.
shield anyway, so that's what gave you
Yeah.
the roll.
Oh, okay.
13 AC. I didn't know you're such a marshmallow man.
And he never
And
gets hit.
He's the tank.
Good lord.
He's the tank. All
Let's see
right,
if I can't
let's
get
see.
this guy.
Scuzzer. Not with a 3.
Yeah. He's a tough one to hit, man. Take my second shot at him.
What's up, Dragonbait? It's lurking out there. I can see stuff.
That one got him.
Nicked him in the side of the shin. Gonna make him a pirate. Gonna have
And
a
he
one-legged.
he was healthy too, right?
Yeah. The way it works with you guys is they're healthy and then they're dead. That's just kind of the way it works.
Well, if he's been damaged, then I get to put Colossus Slayer on. So,
He's not dead, so he hasn't been hit by
all right,
Krell.
right. He's heavy now. That's the end of Scuzzer's turn.
Ember, you're swimming.
I'm swimming. It says 240 feet.
Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, where's this guy? Oh, that's a guy in the ship. The Stagamus.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna fly up to there and try to pull Acrid Goatee up to me with lightning lure.
Get him. Get him. Oh,
Gosh. Man.
You got double inspiration. Should use it.
Yeah, right. And then I'm gonna fly up a little bit in the hope that I'm out of their range.
yeah, they got 20 foot with the clubs. That's it. I think 60 is the long range. So if you're at 65, they can't hit you. Can you fly that high? You're 15.
I
That's
can.
40. Oh, you're on a broom, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go up that high.
Well, screw you guys. He knows what you're trying to do. He jumps in the water and swims down. Can't see him. Squall.
Does my crew have any of these cannons reloaded yet?
They got the other one reloaded, the second one on this side.
The second one. Oh, okay. I want to start directing them to get over here and load the one that I just fired last round. So at least move 3 of them over there to load it, name it, and all
Yeah,
that
you
stuff.
got
Or
you
2
got
of them.
plenty of crew to you could load one each round.
All right, irascible lisp.
This poor guy.
Isn't he
He's
trying
like-
to crawl through the side?
No, he's loading a ballista. Remember? Or is that
Oh.
guy? That's that guy, right?
Oh, is
Well,
he?
I killed the guy that jumped on the ballista.
Oh,
I
so
thought this guy was trying to crawl through the side.
that's
of
right.
The
He's the hole you just blew earlier. You see him pop his head up
Yeah.
and look around from inside.
Oh yeah.
Wait, let's see.
Should let's see. Boom!
He's a cannonball.
Yeah.
Exceeds by 19 points of damage as it clearly goes through the hole that you shot, hits him in the face, and blasts out the other side. And for a brief second, Nostogamus, you can see the flash of the cannonball, and his face stuck to the side of it as it goes bloosh into the water. And stop the music as you guys won the fight. As you see this thing go just go under the water, and you can see a few sea spawn, as it goes on down under the water, and you can still see a little bit swim over and start getting onto the ship and stuff.
It's a shame we couldn't get those 2 bodies to bring them back to Squall.
Bodies.
The noble and the dwarf.
Mm. Where are they at?
On the ship that just sank. We don't
Are
know
they-
why they were killed. What you were
Oh.
gone. One had a signet for he was what was it?
Lords of the Lions.
And we
Lord's
haven't
Alliance.
heard what the other one had yet.
Well, you guys got people that can like breathe underwater and swim and all that stuff.
There's a whole
Yeah,
ship of
those
them
sea
coming up
spawn.
underneath.
Yeah, and the sea
course,
spawn went down with it.
I wouldn't know that from where I'm at. I'm just load them cannons. Be quick about it. Arr!
All right, so the dwarf looks like he might have been he's got like repair tools like for ballistas. So if you guys want any crafting tools, that's what he was.
Oh, we'll put it on the ship.
You can also see that when you were looking at him, you can see that he's got like that kind of gray skin look too. And when I say gray skin, roll me a nature or arcane. I'll let you pick.
Oh, they are equally as bad for me.
Well, Ember, you didn't examine the body. Just Nostogamus did. You have no idea. Nystagmus is like, I don't know. You got gray skin.
Wrong with that dude.
Something wrong with that dude.
He was slimy too, wasn't he?
Got the
Yeah.
cove.
Very slimy. Driving slow on the sidewalk, slimy. All right. So you guys, what do you guys do now? You can see the. I don't think Morbania heard, but remember the ghost ship that you guys fought in Neverwinter?
That had the old gray skinned captain that, yeah, we chased it to the library.
And you remember the description of the sea spawn ships that came up out of the water in Baldur's Gate? 2 of those emerged with the Black Dagger, Captain Black Dagger's ship.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain Black Dagger's ship passed through the pirate ship that you guys just killed everybody on. And all the bodies stood up and got onto his ship.
They
as it
stood
went
up and got
through.
on his ship.
Yep.
Got a new crew.
Oh, that bastard harvested our dead crew. I was going to experiment on them too. Damn.
And then,
Which were gonna be our skeletons.
and as you guys are like watching this ship go down, and you look out in that foggy mist, you can see kind of submerges under the water, and then the sun comes out, and the birds, seagulls start flying again.
Friends of yours, Krell?
Yeah, throw some Alka-Seltzers up there at him.
So I've got a question about this guy that had the Lord's Alliance thing. When we saw him on the deck before this all broke out, did he seem like he was a prisoner, or did he seem like this guy was with the crew that was trying to attack us?
He looked like he was a passenger, maybe? He wasn't like doing crew stuff. He was just kind of hanging out. And when the combat started, he went down below deck almost immediately. Was this where the cannonball goes? Yeah, that's where the cannonball bounces and kills all those guys.
With decapitation.
So, northboundy down. Big sails a trucking.
Northbound and down.
So you guys get back and start cruising on Voyage. And 2 more days, and you make it to Luskan. So the city of sails is often conjures romantic images of magnificent port metropolis. Majestic merchant galleons with bright sails and dashing swashbucklers who greet their enemies with a playful wink and the tip of the hat. However, in reality, Luskan is anything but that. Digital DM Dave rating me with 8 viewers. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? So, Luskan is anything but that. It's a dirty die with filthy streets, squat buildings, ramshackle docks, creaky old longships, and crash pirates thinly disguised as sea traders. Rising above the fog and the stench is the host tower of the Arcane, home of a league of power-hungry wizards called the Arcane Brotherhood. I think anybody with any kind of arcane knowledge would know a little bit about that. It's a ghastly-looking tower. It looks like a hand reached up out of the earth, and these are towers. The fingers are all towers that are up on the top of it, and there's a glow to the tower. From a distance, it might be mistaken for a giant leafless tree. But when you guys get closer, it looks like a clawed hand bursting out of the ground, each of its fingers a tower with many peering windows. So this place looks like it's well secured, meaning there are lots of longboats in the harbor that start moving towards you guys as you start sailing towards the main port. Let me give you a map of Luskan that's included in the module. Dave likes your beard, Caesar. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying. I got a little. I just gotta. It's only
You're
6
getting
weeks.
there. You're getting there, Drake.
It's only 6 weeks.
I'm getting the neck beard. It's getting itchy.
Oh, I shaved that. I can't take that. I ain't growing no neck beard. So there's Luskan for you. How many of you guys have been to Luskan before? Your characters. Anybody?
Well, I'm sure Caesar has. It's a pirate place, right?
Well, I mean,
Or Scuzzer.
how many ports of call did he go to?
A lot.
So he's
Krell
like
probably would
he's
have
like this
visited in
ancient
Search of
old
Pirates
sailor
as
that
well.
was only first level, right?
Right.
Is that what you're saying? I've been everywhere. I just never got off the boat. Never got in any combat.
Because he spent all the time in the whorehouses.
That's right. Stayed in Neverwinter most of the time. So, what's Voss's Los? What are you guys gonna do? These longships
Los.
start approaching you, like hostilely at first. What kind of flag are you guys flying?
One of these.
Freak flag.
Take a big bird.
Yeah, big bird.
flapping in the breeze. Do you guys even have any? Have a flag?
Well, I mean, the thing used to belong to Daggett Nevermember.
Right. So I assume it's his, right?
He owns the ship.
It currently is under the temporary ownership of you guys.
Oh, we need a flag then. I'm gonna look at these guys. We've got to have a flag. One of our very own.
You all look up at the where the flag goes, and it's nothing up there. You're like there's a seagull sitting on the thing. Caw.
They can
Or
fly in
Krell.
front of one of the sails to look like a flag.
So you kind of get the impression that they don't know who you are. These longships. They're like heading towards you.
What's our
Maybe-
story, guys? Do we?
There's one of them.
And I need a quick AFK. You guys talk. I can hear you. I can talk, but
All right. Do we? Are we gonna tell them that we're here on like official Lords Alliance business?
Well, two out of our 3 quests brought us here on Lord's Alliance business to
Yeah.
talk to the high captains.
We would
That
still
was Silver.
fly the other flag until we get a new one.
You can run up
Yeah.
a white flag and say, "Hey, you know, we're not here."
Yeah,
Paul Lie.
Bed sheet and paint Krell's portrait on it.
I just wasn't sure if we wanted to, come into a what appears to be a port of mostly pirates and say we're from the Lords Alliance.
Well, the Silverhand's quest says that she gave us the Alliance emblem, which we can present to the High Captains to gain an audience in Luskan.
You doing cheating, going back and reading the quest, or what, Caesar?
Yeah, it's in the quest thing.
Yeah, it's in the quest thing, man. Hell, I would have never thought to look there.
It says Laurel Laryl asks that the characters visit Luskan. She believes that the City of Sails must know more about the increased piracy. She gives the characters a Lord's Alliance emblem, which they can present to the High Captains to gain an audience.
I
The
think we have.
Neverember one says almost the exact same thing.
I was gonna say, I think we have like 2 or 3 of those emblems now. We're just like
We
lousy.
just flash our badges, man.
Yeah, remember that you did 3 of quests that you could have only done 1 of and still got the same quest. You remember?
Yeah, Daggle gave us the same crap.
FS Schmo finally following me. Where you been all my life? What the hell? So, sorry, Scuzzer would know that probably flying a Lord's Alliance flag presently is probably not a good idea.
So, not a good idea. Does that mean that we? It's also not a good idea to tell them that that's why we're here.
The guys in the longship that look hostile?
Yeah, those guys.
He doesn't know that for sure, but he does know that Lord's Alliance is probably frowned on in Luskan.
I say we keep we keep those emblems in our pocket then, and make up a story why we're here, and then just kind of make our way to wherever these high captains are that we're supposed to talk to.
Yeah, we've still got that map too. That well, Luskan wasn't one of them, was it? Or was it?
No. So we traveled to all 3.
Right, Neverwinter, Waterdeep, and Baldur's Gate.
So, where are you guys heading to? Like, let me give you your little party token here. There it is. So I would say that you guys are probably approaching, you know, in this fashion. I don't know. Scuzzer probably knows enough that this ship is run by 5 ship captains that are notorious pirates, and they don't work well together. And portions of the city are controlled by said pirate ships.
Mirror bar shield. What's the mirror bar shield all about?
When you guys look up, that's like up on a hill, kind of. That looks like the fancy side of town.
That's where we're headed.
Over to the open shore.
Yeah, I mean, what a bunch of streetwalkers and urchins going to be able to do for us. We got to get to the fancy side of town.
So one of these longboats kind of gets close enough that you guys can have voice conversation with him. And he says, "You ain't flying no colors. Who are you?"
Nystagmus.
The Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yeah. And I tell him that we're just here to restock our ship with some needed goods. We fly no flag because we have no affiliation.
Well, you need to turn around and start heading towards Dragon Beach. That's where the traders come in. The open shores controlled by one of the ships. And you guys can see, like, pirate ships over there. Like, I mean, nice ships. Big ships. And over here looks like where other types of ships are being brought in and traded and stuff like that.
All right. I say, yeah, we do that.
I guess it don't matter which one we go to as long as we dock.
Yeah, although I don't look forward to walking through the city.
Well, it looks like all the captain's stuff is on this side anyway.
So you guys kind of get escorted, you know, up past the sea tower here. There's a big sea tower up here, and then they let you dock. So this area is it looks like the old harbor. It's like the oldest looking area as far as the docks go. It's crowded. There's like rotting hulks of small coast boats, busy cogs and caravels, sleeker vessels, you know, all bunched up in here. You can see merchant vessels and some obvious pirate ships, but you don't see any signs of Hell Hydra. No Black Armada flags. And it looks rough. I mean, you see, as you guys are like moving up, you see 3 or 4 all-out brawls happening, you know, in different areas. It looks rough.
Do I see any airborne characters moving around the city? Like
I see-
Waterdeep, they don't let you fly around.
You see a couple of green berets over there with their berets all to the side. And, oh,
No, I mean like flying.
Like me.
You know.
Like cavalry.
Yes, like that one, like the bird one.
I would say a few here and there, but it's not like people flying around on brooms of flying and shit.
Right. So if I chose to kick in
Ye-
the boots of flying, I wouldn't stand out like a sore thumb or be shot down.
You would think that somebody would take interest in those boots.
You waking up in a gutter barefoot.
With a bunch of dead bodies around you, because I give you that, but still.
Yeah.
Low profile is probably better.
So I'll rub some mud on them.
I mean, like, you're like hand gliding into the White House. I mean. Maybe not the White House, but, you know, the Lincoln Memorial or something. You're gonna draw some attention. I'm sure the White House has like protection. Didn't some guy do that? Was it a hand glider? What was it that
It
he
was a
landed?
small plane
It's a small plane.
hit the side of the White House. Did no damage.
That thing's like nuke proof almost now. All right, so you guys dock, and what are you gonna do with your crew? They look nervous. Even
Restrict
Captain
them.
even
Tell 'em to
Captain
stay on board.
Graysail is like, we don't come up here too often. Like, she's like, never? You see a lot of the sailors around. They're eyeballing the boat. There's a nice boat. She sure is running low in the water. And looky, they got cannons.
What if we have them go offshore and just sail around for a little bit?
Just drop you guys off and get the hell out of town.
Exactly.
Probably not a bad idea, actually.
So I can fly out and find them if I need to.
Probably not a bad idea. Is that what you guys want to do?
Definitely.
They don't particularly look like they want to have shore leave. You know, your crew's like kind of armored, kind of well dressed, military looking outfit, and these guys are all like sailors and pirates mainly.
So we send them off. Maybe we should tell them just go back to Waterdeep.
I mean, Neverwinter.
I
I
mean,
want them to go black
yeah, Neverwinter.
through the Black Armada.
That's true.
Without us there, they're going to get creamed.
It's a risk either way. We send them out offshore, or we park it here. And either way, it's a risk.
Well, you could send them at least out in the harbor, maybe in anchor.
Yeah, just not in port.
Anchor in the
Yeah.
harbor.
You know, somewhere safe. I mean, there's a main river that flows into this harbor, so it's kind of rough current in certain areas. But if you guys get like if they get a quarter mile offshore or something and drop anchor, you know, they definitely wouldn't get. I mean, they could at least see somebody coming to try to rob them, you know, from on a boat or in the air, anyways.
Yeah, but no one in this town even has access to a boat, so they'll probably be fine.
Yeah, there's no boats. Not at all. So,
They're trustworthy.
So you guys make your way onto the docks, right? And you start. I mean, do you know where you're going? Where are you going? You're gonna ask around?
Well, we need to figure out where the high captains are. And if this map's any indication, I'm thinking maybe in the captain's court.
It's probably
That's just a suspicion.
it's probably a good place. So is that what you do? Ask where the high captains are. We're here to see the high captains. So who's doing the asking? I need a persuasion.
Nystagmus?
Yeah, that's probably me. Persuasion?
Yeah.
Wait a second, I
Okay,
probably
so
need to
it only
pray for
costs you a gold.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
yeah, I think that's pretty cheap. I'll pay that.
Pretty cheap. Yeah, you did pretty good. You did a 12. If it was lower than a 10, it was going to cost you a platinum. Steep. Now, when I say a gold, it wasn't like one gold piece to one person. You had to like bribe a couple of people to get the information that you're looking for. So you guys make your way up to up onto the docks, right? And you're walking across like the pier and the land and stuff. And just give me 1 second. Nystagmus, you're over talking to one of the commoners, right? Or one of the sailor type of guys.
Yeah.
Krell, you're like watching the voyage sail out. You're kind of right on the dock, just at the end of at the bottom of the dock. Scuzzer, you're just kind of hanging out with Ember, waiting on Nystagmus to stop talking to the guy he's bribing currently. And Squall's over looking and buying some fruit. He's hungry. There's a little vendor selling some fruit on the docks.
Can't have too much fruit in your diet.
Right? And you
Got
guys
scurvy there?
Yeah, scurvy dog.
You guys see some bad guys, bad-looking guys, take interest in you. They're like,
I take interest in them.
you need to give us all your stuff, or we're gonna kill you. Who's not human,
All of us.
right? Bunch of non-humans. Get 'em, boys. As we have
got-
combat.
So if you could please remove grappled from Ember, please.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you guys a long rest. If I can find the stupid thing. And grappled. Anybody else need some removings?
I think I'm good.
All right, roll initiative. And get your map situated.
Get your map on.
Jingo the Fool. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Wings gets to go first. He's the first one that notices these guys. He's like, hoo hoo hoo
Do these
hoo.
guys not have initiative?
Oh, did I not roll initiative for them?
It got wiped because you gave us a long rest.
There we go. They sucked anyways. Like they still on.
And if you could throw wings on the map sometime.
Oh, Wings is Wings wants some of that fruit too. He was hanging out over here on the peak of the roof. He's like looking down at that fruit vendor. Yeah, you can see the commoners are looking a little nervous too all of a sudden. And I think this is actually a good time for us to take a quick little break for you guys before we get
Sounds
into
Sounds
this.
good.
For you guys to go pee pee and poopies and all that stuff. So we're gonna take a quick little break, a 10-minute break, as we approach our halfway mark here on Call from the Deep. But don't go too far because we're gonna be back and we're gonna have a nice little combat scene here at the docks. So stick around for a few more minutes. All right, we're back from break and we're on initiative. So why is this being so hokey? There it goes. We got everybody. I don't have to do a ready check because I can go ready, 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 ready. Everybody ready? You ready? So Nostagamus, what are you gonna do? So you can see that these four guys are the ones that are saying you're gonna give us your stuff or we're gonna kick your ass. Let's see what they look like. They got they're wearing splint mail. They have uh, a long sword and a short sword, and they also have crossbows. Is there repartee?
All right. I don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves. So I'm actually just going to I'll step forward a little bit so that I have a good line of sight to Krell, and I'll point at him and I'll say, "Do you see that bird guy over there? He's fucking crazy. He will do things with that hand crossbow that defy physics. So I am warning you now to run away so that when he does awful things to you, I don't have that on my conscience."
Give me an intimidation. It sounded kind of like intimidation to me. Ooh. All right. I am going to get. And are you specifically talking at one of them or
Kind of to all of them, but probably more to like the one that's like
the one that
closest to me.
the wavy soul patch is the one that was talking the most? So you
He's
give.
the mouthpiece.
All right. So I'm gonna actually give him disadvantage on anything he decides to do for this round, since you talked him into. He looks over at. I mean, come on. If I saw this group come off the docks, I'd be like, "What the hell?" Right? We got a freaking Aarakocra. We got a what do we have? I mean,
Fire Genasi,
a
water Genasi,
Triton
air Genasi.
And a Triton.
and a Triton. He's got a big fin on his head. He's like all fluffed up, telling you that guy's crazy. Krell fluffs his feathers up and like it looks like a banty rooster, like Rick. Scratches at at the ground. Anything
So
else?
is that my action? Probably, I assume.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say so. Yeah, that's a pretty good
Just
action.
just making sure. All
You
right,
got a
I'm done.
bonus action.
No, I don't have anything for that. I'm done.
Scuzzer.
Can't hear you, Scuzzer.
Turn my mic back on.
That
So
works.
after the speech, yeah, after the speech Nostagamus gave, Scuzzer's
Yeah.
going to ready an action, and if they turn violent, then he's going to shoot one.
Just to be clear, they're violent.
So what
Kill them.
Nostagamus
Kill them
said
all.
doesn't mean anything. So if that's the case, then he's
I
going to take
mean,
a shot
readying
at
an
him.
action to
Cool.
delay it later that's going to happen anyways. I'm just telling you up front. It's going to happen.
All right. So
I'm not
after
going to.
seeing
Don't gimp yourself by readying because you got two attacks.
Wavy Soul Patch not react to what Nostagamus told him, Scuzzer's going to shoot his ass.
They all kind of smile. It's a fight. We like it. They're
You won't like
They're
this.
drawing weapons for sure.
And that one's going to buzz by his head.
It bounces off his armor. Bing!
And take the second shot at him. Jesus Christ. So much for all them crits. And that's the end of Scuzzer's turn.
I told you all the crits were on the damn spawn. Squall. You're like, you get like a piece of papaya. What the hell's the damn fruit called? You're like biting it. This is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. But I'm getting ready to make it really cold, right? And I'm trying to understand. I've never used this spell until the spell ends. Freezing rain and sleet fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius. So it's 20-foot tall and 40-foot radius. So it's like twice that size.
Yeah.
20-foot
Holy shit!
radius. Yeah.
Holy shit!
That is huge.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cover the ground in ice. The ground in the area is covered with slick. A sleet storm is what it is. Here, I'll link that for you, DM.
I got it.
And they must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. And yeah.
The area is heavily obscured.
Yes, I'm trying to understand.
So it's like
there's
dusk too, by the way. It's like the sun's setting, you know.
right. So this ice and sleet start to pour on these guys right here. Now, what are the C's? Are those just innocent bystanders?
Yeah. Yeah, they're dock workers or people, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Too bad for
It
them.
doesn't do damage though, right?
No.
No, it doesn't. They just fall prone. Oh, wait a minute. You guys are all ranged. Forget that. Forget that.
Right? They're all prone now and everyone's range. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, like what the, you know what? So we'll just do the old standby. I'm trying to think of something else to do. It just seems always the same thing, but we might as well target everybody.
You know, you can
Scuzz,
change
you're
out
saying-
your
If it ain't
spells.
broke, don't
right?
fix it.
You know, you don't have to
Yeah.
say what's up.
I just figured that I'd try to level the playing field here really quick, but that just wouldn't work. So we're just going to do bless then. At 3rd level. Bless you, my children. Kick their asses. And Squall will move back here so he can try to maintain that concentration.
Yeah, the guy selling you the fruit's like, uh-oh. You know, just take it. Just take it. You're like trying to count, see if you got a silver piece. You're like, gold, 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 gold.
Hang on just a second. Hey, bless you kids. Take care of this. Can I get another one in papaya?
Ember.
So I'm going to turn to Scuzzer, even though he's right next to me, as I step forward. Are we going to have to clean them up, or can we just throw their bodies back in the ocean when we kill them? Holy,
Feed
it's
them
a
to the sharks.
Shihagin. And I'm going to sort of stumble back in shock as a Sahagin jumps up next to Krell. Hold on, I got the wrong button. Just a second. There it is.
There you go. Where?
My freaking... There we go. Okay.
Oh, you said next to Crow.
So
Oh, you
bursting out
put
of the
one on
water
there.
and
Okay.
jumping up onto the deck is a Sahagin who's roars at them and motions like over his shoulder for the rest of them to come as he brandishes his trident.
All right, so he roars silently because you can either do a sound or an image,
Nope.
not both.
I'm an illusionist. I can do
Oh
both.
yeah, that's right. Nice. I forgot about that. To a scream.
So
And
it
you've
says
encountered these.
if they interact with it, they get an intelligence save. So I have that ready when they need to.
Physical interaction. Oh, if he uses an action too, I got you.
And then I slide. I move back next to Scuzzer.
Krell.
All right. Krell is going to screech his loudest war cry at them. And
Now, what about the
then he's gonna
Shahagan that
start-
just appears in front of you?
Caw, caw.
I mean,
Well, I'm flying upward. Yeah,
you think it's going to
that's
get
what I'm
an
gonna do
attack of
next.
opportunity on you.
That's all right.
Somehow it misses you, though. You don't know why.
Oh, it's magic.
Takes a swipe at you. Two hits. Whap, whap.
And bonus action.
Three.
And this one I am adding sharpshooter,
That's probably going to finish the poor sap
or not
off.
sharpshooter. I am adding trip attack to do a little bit more damage to it.
For some reason, he's prone. I don't know why.
And
The other guys are like,
Scuzz
It's
is shaking his
crazy.
head, telling the rest of them, he warned him.
Oops. So somebody doesn't really give a fuck. As you guys see from this direction, a small little bead of fire goes and lands kaboop. How high up is Krell?
50 feet.
Oh shit.
So just beneath you, a fireball erupts.
Damn.
Kaboom! And this one's going to step up to Astagamus. What'd you say about my friend? I'll show you crazy.
You mean the dead one?
Yeah, he's only dead temporarily. As he swipes at you with his longsword and hits.
I'm gonna take 4 damage, I guess.
And swipes at you with his short sword. And hits. Are you
Nope,
shielding?
go ahead.
Wait, how many attacks did he get? And he spins back around with his longsword again.
Oh, I guess I should have shielded. Jeez.
And hits again.
Oh shit.
I should have shielded at the beginning. Now it feels like a waste, but I have to, or he might
Is it for
put
the
me
whole?
down. So
Is it for the whole round? Shield this?
yeah, yep.
Yeah, so that's gonna miss because your armor class is like, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, you have been the big mouth of the group. These other guys might attack you too.
Right. Static Frown is gonna come over here and peek around the corner and take a pop shot at Krell with his crossbow. Twang! And misses. Goes flying over your head. You get 3 attacks with melee weapons and 1 with a bow. What's up with that?
Crossbows are tough.
Right? And this guy is also going to pull out his crossbow. Oops. And shoot at Scuzzer. Twang! And misses. And he's going to kind of get behind this building a little. Get some cover. As we start at the top of the round again with Krell.
All right. Krell wants to head this way. Does he see where that fireball may have come from?
He's got a general idea that it came from somewhere down here, but not. He can't make out anybody. Maybe that guy? You don't know.
Okay. Well, I am
The guy
gonna...
that is now hiding behind this, like, scared shitless, as your insight says.
Yeah. I will attack Satiric Frown then.
He's like, oh! As you go by, he's like cocking his bow. Funk! Oh!
Uh, pew pew pew.
He
He didn't
lives!
die on that one? Damn.
He lives! He
I'm going to
lives.
scream at him as loud as I can again.
Caw-caw! Scuzzer!
All right, Scuzzer is gonna try to help out Nystagmus here. This well-padded guy. Let's see how padded he is. Hold on a second. I think
Those
I just
bless
did
were
that
really helpful.
Yeah. Bless is
wrong. No, that's right.
by far one of the best spells there is, I think. I did the math a couple times on hits and misses.
And that's a hit.
Probably because of Bless. No, a 14 would have missed. So there's a hit that Bless helped.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine with it. I just thought, you know, I was looking at my stuff. I'm like, I've got all these domain spells. I've not used any of them. Tempest Cleric. Boy, that sounds real wicked. Oh, bless you, you know.
And I'll take the second shot at him.
You need to cast that on the enemy ships when they're trying to run around.
Yeah, I've got
And that one's a miss. Scuzzer's going to back up some.
Call Lightning, all kinds of shit, man. I just don't
So
ever
there.
use it.
Ember.
Well, I've expected the Sahagins appearance to have more of an effect. So I'm going to step forward and say, "Be gone, beast." And it's going to explode. Hopefully giving the impression that I am more all-powerful.
The
I'm
guy
going
that
to
was going
touch
to attack the
Nystagmus.
Shahagin got mowed down by Angel of Death.
Oh, crap. Never mind. I don't have mage armor prepared because he never needs it. So I don't have it prepared.
You're like, oh shit. Maybe I won't get toe to toe. You committed already.
So I'll use my Rachel ability in Burning Hands.
Ah, he doesn't get out of the way.
I want to try to just shock and grasp this guy in front of me, see if I can get away from him.
So I don't know how to. It won't let me remove that spell token. So when you get a chance, if you could delete it.
He gives you a kiss. He's bye-bye. What's going on? Shocking grasp.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so he can't take reactions, so I'm going to move back.
Mammy, mammy, mammy.
Yep.
And, There's another fireball goes off. Boom! And the Nystagmus goes down. Smells like sushi. Overcooked sushi.
Who's having a fish fry?
Wait a minute. Who cooks sushi? It's supposed to
Right,
be raw.
sushi's
Right.
raw.
I
If
take
you're
that
cooking
back.
your sushi, you're doing it wrong.
Fish fry. Fish fry. Krell, you saw like the fireball originate from over here again, but you don't see anybody.
Oh, son of a bitch is invisible.
Squall.
So now, tell me if
Oh,
this
okay.
if a cleric can do this, but no. That's pretty simple. But I'd like to hit this guy with Toll the Dead as a cantrip, and then bonus action healing word on the Nystagmus. Can you do that? It's 2 spells, but one's a cantrip, right?
Healing word is a bonus action, but it is a spell, and you're using a cantrip.
And a cantrip.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
an
that's what I
order
thought.
you're supposed to do it in, but just do it.
Yeah, okay. So we will. I always see the guys do this. So Toll the Dead first, and he fails, and he gets that, and bonus action healing word, and that's spiritual weapon to Nystagmus. Put him back on his feet,
Like blows out a big
and
smoke ring.
yeah, and I'm gonna kind of tuck back into this corner because I don't know where this fire is coming from. So I'm gonna kind of get down behind that building right there, take some cover.
You look, there's that dude you're buying the fruit from. He's like, "What are you doing? This is my hole."
He looks pretty safe too.
Well, this guy definitely doesn't want to be there. So he's gonna take a pop shot at Krell with his crossbow since he's got it out. Pop! Misses, but he's gonna like get behind cover. So he thinks. You can kind of see him a little bit through that wagon. Like just like peeking it through, you can see his head a little bit. He thinks he's got cover. And this guy on Ember is going to give him a long sword upside the face, hopefully. And misses. A short sword. That's a hit. And a long sword again for another hit. Ooh, heavily wounding Ember. This guy, he wants to get the flock out of. He's coming over looking for. He's like, what do you do? And he drops his crossbow and he draws out his long sword. He's like, what are you doing back there? He peeks over the fruit cart.
Well,
Wings.
He's coming down to help.
Drake, did you set a sound up whenever wings turn pops up? It makes that fluttering bird sound.
No, I think
that what
that's
that is?
Eric doing that, isn't it? No, it's
No,
automatic.
it's built in.
It's nice.
The chat one.
Sirenscape. Matakiri Sirenscape sounds right there in effect. No, I need to build some more, but I only have a few. I have I tried to break it. I didn't. I go clickety click click click. Oh,
You can't
hello?
click fast enough.
Hello.
So I got that guy.
Exceeds by 24. You got his freaking dad too.
So Scuzz is going to switch over to the satanic. Satiric frown? Satiric?
Satanic
And
frown.
bonus.
Satanic
I thought
frown.
that's what it said at first. Bonus action, the hunter's mark on his ass. And take my second shot at him.
Not enough.
And that's going to be a miss.
Hmm. Yeah. All right, this guy's too close for comfort.
He's up in your face. He like knocks some
He's
fruit
up in
off
my
on you.
Yeah, so we're gonna cast Thunder Wave. He fails, so he's moved 10 feet backwards, and he'll take that. So he's moved to that space. Well, that's some thunder in there.
Oh, you blew him back. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna
His hair's
pick
all
my shield
flying
up
back.
in front of me.
Fruit gets just splattered all over him.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to buy all this damn fruit now. But I'm gonna lift my shield
like-
up in front of me and just smile at him, and start walking his direction. So I'm gonna move right up here with him.
The guy didn't have change for a gold, so the fruit can't cost that much.
It's all baked and fried anyway.
Ember, I'll get you on the next turn. You're looking pretty healthy. You're all right.
What's Krell's
I can
passive
bonus action
perception?
Hey, I can bonus action healing word, but that's just I'll get you something better next time. Right?
Passive perception is with the bonuses that he has. It would be 18 plus a D18.
18 plus a D18?
No, 18 just
So
period.
18 total?
Yeah,
Alright, that's
18 total.
that's enough to see what's going on over here. As another fireball,
Somebody's throwing necklace of fireball shit at us. What they're doing? Fuck.
At least he got one of theirs.
it goes off. And what the hell? Did that not target? Oh, I got the wrong guy. What the hell? I need to know how to DM. That's what I need to do.
I know somebody's got a place out on Fantasy Grounds College you can look at.
Why isn't it targeting?
Because deep down, it really doesn't want you to do this to your players.
It's targeting from Dirty Ears.
Is it because he's hidden? No.
There it goes. I don't know. Because I can't click right, that's why. Alright, here we go. Fireball, save, and damage. Boom, boom! Uh-oh, who died?
Did that include Dirty Ears?
It should have.
Yeah. Ember's up.
I heard a death.
Nystagmus?
Oh, it was wings that went poof.
Nystagmus is unconscious. Nystagmus.
Fried fish, fried chicken.
Yeah, Dirty Ears took heavy damage too.
You said I was able to see something?
Yeah, you see over here on those steps, you can see like two of the steps are like bending, like somebody's standing there.
Okay.
Oh, bless drop too, huh?
Oh, concentration. So this guy comes running out, pulling out his longsword at Ember. Can't use his short sword because he can't draw both. And he swings and misses, and he tries again with his longsword. And he misses twice. Dirty Ears pulls out his short sword and says, "Fruit boy, you gonna die." Misses. Short sword. Misses. Long sword. Fumbles. Uh-oh.
Is that me putting my boot up his ass? No, not my winged boots.
So you have advantage to hit him on your next attack. Squall. He you duck and he lunges way forward and leaves himself wide open. Ember.
I'm going to look at Satiric Frown. Go
like,
fishing and bring. I'm going to point to the vendor. bring him 6 fish you catch yourself.
He fails. Was a suggestion. Aw.
So he'll start fishing for the next 8 hours until he catches 6 fish, and then he'll bring them to the vendor.
That's fucking classic, man.
And then I'm going to move this way.
What is this sound going off? I don't.
That's the
Suggestion.
suggestion.
Uh-oh. Nystagmus.
Well, that was
Let's
real
have some
close.
smoke.
All right.
Krell.
Krell is going to fly here. And for his action, he is going to trigger his Gem of Seeing.
Nice.
So now he has True Sight to 120 feet. And then he's going to Action Surge and take a look for whoever this bastard is and start peppering him.
Her.
No salt.
It's a female. She's like, what? Whap. Oh. Oh. Whap. Oh, you
And
miss.
then my bonus
goes-
action.
As it goes off of mage armor. And then you fumble.
Oh, damn. Oh, wait, I could have hit that one. Precision attack. I could have added it. Damn.
Nah. Speedy
second one.
Gonzalez.
Yep, jumped the gun.
So this one like sticks into the railing next to her, thunk, and there's no negative effect.
All right.
But she's still invisible.
Wings has left this dimension.
I'm gonna just hide him because you might bring him back, and I don't want to take him out of the combat tracker. Top of the round, Scuzzer.
Well, Scuzz is gonna. Let me see.
Dragon
Ooh,
bait. I bet you
Nystagmus.
you're giving Nystagmus
I'm
some
going to
healing.
use a card. Save it, Caesar. I'm going to use a card. It's called Think
All right.
Fast. Use this card when rolling for initiative, and you automatically move to the top of the order.
When rolling initiative. Oh
Mhm.
shit! I guess we roll initiative every round, so that
Yeah.
card's
Every
pretty
round.
handy, isn't it?
Yep.
And that's on Squall.
That's on Squall. So I move to the top of the round. I will bonus action Healing Word Nystagmus again, but I'm going to do that at second level anyway. If I can get down here and find it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'm going to cast a cantrip to toll the dead on this guy. Or vice versa, however it's supposed to work. All right, now that frees you up, Caesar, to go do some damage to somebody. And I'm done.
Yeah, so
So-
Caesar's gonna.
Dragon bait bought Nystagmus a potion of heal.
Oh, nice.
Thank you very much.
He's becoming one of the most handy players on our team.
Can't you roll
And
any worse
I
though?
rolled for garbage. Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Thank God the cleric healed you. You might still be unconscious with that roll. If it was, was it 4E that he could be? He had to
I
heal
can't hit this guy
from
for shit.
negatives. I know 3.5. If you went negative, you had to heal those up. I don't remember 4E. He's like,
So my spell ended.
And I'm going to move over there before the end of my turn.
As soon as somebody hits him, the spell ends. So he's not moving. He's not running away anymore.
I didn't hit him. I missed both
Somebody
times.
hit him.
Oh, okay. I misread it. Okay.
All right. Well, Miss Mage.
she's like,
Oh,
she's
come
like hiding. She's
on.
like ducking down behind the rail and stuff. He's like, thunk. Another
Okay,
one sticks
screw
in the
that.
rail.
Oh, come on. Really?
Wait, let me
14,
double
not
check
gonna
that. Let me double check that. Nope.
But when we're missing, we're missing.
There you go. A 16
About a
definitely hits.
16.
Yeah, I think for sure. I'm triple checking it though. There you go. That's enough.
Good. Uh,
Where was that bitch?
She's up there on the stairs.
way up here. And then I'm gonna fly back. Let's see here. And use my bonus action to try and get Satiric Frown.
Oh, a regular crit, but that's enough to. So he is no longer going fishing, as he is fish. And you guys defeated them.
Welcome to Luskin.
All right, welcome to Luskin.
Loot these bitches.
So on
gonna
the
go check out the
female
mage.
mage, she does have a spellbook which I did not roll up yet or make yet, but I will do that. Actually, I'm gonna.
I know it has fireball in it.
It does. She's actually. I can tell you what other spells she has. She has an ability that allows her to extend her spells a little bit too, as far as range goes. But she had in her spell book detect magic, mage armor, magic missile, shield, misty step, suggestion, counterspell, fireball, fly, greater invisibility, ice storm, and cone of cold. And I can do this for you at least. What's... And then you can copy that if you want. And somewhere it's raining in her spellbook. So
Somebody give
also
the
she also has this symbol on her, which would be identified as the Arcane Brotherhood symbol.
She's a girl.
She and let me drop the loots into the party sheet. Wow, you guys are pretty toasty. That's the most you guys have been toasty in a while, huh?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a rough one.
Inventory.
we survived 3 fireballs though, so
That's
I
saying
don't know.
something.
Who's we?
Did yeah? Did anybody
Sweet.
take full damage on any of them?
Squall's down to 1 hit point. And the Sagments went down twice.
We're all alive at the
Oh.
end.
Squall has a 1 hit point. That's a
yeah.
baller. All right, let me see
Got
what I need
one
to
hit point.
identify.
Matter of fact, I should probably mass healing word. And of course Krill with no damage.
Flying.
Sorry.
I was gonna hit him with a
Okay.
fireball.
Mass healing word.
She was about to come after you with Cone of Cold.
I wasn't gonna let her have the chance.
Yeah. I think I got everything ID'd.
Uh-oh.
Did
Uh-oh.
you crash it? You crashed it.
I didn't crash.
Shouldn't.
I didn't crash.
That was
Yeah,
one
it
sound.
crashed mine.
Mine crashed.
Mine
Mine
crashed.
crashed. I heard 4 sounds. It went off 4 times.
It's weird that it worked on some and did not the others.
Yeah.
So before I forget, because I've been meaning to do this for weeks, Ember will take a few moments while we're all getting healed and come up with a special word I will use anytime I'm casting an illusion. So I will say that out loud before the spell starts. So everybody, all my allies will know whatever just happens immediately after that is an illusion.
Oh, I like that idea. So you let us know what the word is, and you still have to say it.
Gotcha.
When I was playing one time, this was like 2nd edition, I think. Our DM made us have to have the command word, and we had to say it. And somebody had a command word, and they kept screwing it up. It was like Shanafalov, Shanafalov. It was so funny. DM's like, nope, it didn't work. All right,
Trigger word could be level up.
so business kind of goes back to normal after a couple of minutes.
Just like nothing happened.
Pretty
I'm
much.
When you
going
wanna
to.
drink that potion
I
of greater heat.
Or you want me to use the healer's kit on you, or are you just too far gone?
Who are you talking to?
Any of them.
Yeah, the healer's kit would be great. Thank you.
Yeah, healer's kit's not a bad idea. Especially from a healer feat.
Yeah, and I'll hit
There you go.
the 4 of us again with the healer's kit.
So that is the word illusion imprimorial.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't need any more healing now. I'm good.
Well,
That's what happens when you only have a max of 38 hit points.
all right.
Well done, Krell, with that mage.
The right place at the right time. Got lucky.
Oh, I meant to unlock the tokens for you.
Thank
Ember
Nostalgia
gonna
for
go
giving me that time of seeing. Made all the
Can
difference.
feast on the burned fruit. He's gonna
He
give
survived.
the guy gold. He's
Yeah.
gonna give the guy gold and eat the burned fruit.
Grilled pineapple.
Mmm.
Baked apple.
You just made me hungry, Caesar.
Some grilled
baked
peaches.
pears.
So, as things start kind of getting back to normal and stuff, you can see one of the pirates. He kind of, from down on the dock over here somewhere, kind of walks up to Krell. He says, he's elven. He's got blonde hair. He's got a little scar on his face. You're not sure how old he is. How much has Krell hung around with elves? Probably not a lot, right?
No, only in passing on
So
ships occasion.
he's not sure how old this elf is. I mean, because elves, he knows elves can be pretty old. But he says, "Very well done. My name is Captain Jalandon Belkir, and you guys are strangers here in Luskan. I would like to speak with you in private sometime. Perhaps I could buy you all a drink this evening."
We're new here. Who are you?
As I say, I am
Yeah,
Captain
say it again.
Jalandal Belkir.
Can you pronounce that again?
Guzzler, you ever heard of this guy?
I don't know. Have I?
No, not particularly.
He might be one of the big captains here in the town.
He
That's
looks
what I'm-
well dressed.
That's what I'm thinking.
Does he look piratey?
He does look a little piratey.
He likes to collect jewelry like Skazer.
Yeah, he's got
Where
a
he
lot of
wants to be.
jewelry. He's got a
Egg, bacon,
swagger
carrot,
to
white
him,
hatch.
that you could tell, and you could tell that he's not intimidated at all by you guys. You know what I mean? What were you gonna say?
I asked him where he wants.
Same thing. Where
He
does he
says-
want us to meet him for this drink?
He says on the North Shore there's a place called One-Eyed Jack's. I'll be there
Uh-oh.
most of the evening. Until, say, midnight. Drinks are on me, as well as a nice meal. Just show up and hear me out is all I ask.
All right.
And he kind of gives a nod and turns and walks off and kind of goes around the corner and disappears. Who would be familiar with elves? Nobody.
Kind of like Krell, just I spent my, life on the sea, so
Everybody's like, and the elves, there's a few elves that, but not enough to know what sub-race of an elf he is. If he's a high elf or a moon elf or a gold elf or a Chinese elf, you don't know, right? So, One-Eyed Jack's tonight, actually, at some point, as
Almost
the sun,
evening. You said it was
yeah,
dusk, right?
the sun goes down, and you guys and the people start whispering as they see you guys around town. And you're starting to see people start. Now the business has gone back to normal, but now people are starting to crowd around. Like dead bodies and stuff. And
well, I'm just
do you guys want to stick around and
drag 'em
answer
over.
questions? Or
Yeah, we're
Nah.
gonna drag the bodies over here and dump them in the water.
oh, do you? Okay. Kabloosh, 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 kabloosh.
Of course, after we, check their pockets. But
One
so
of
out
the
of character, I
one
know
of the
what-
sailors
I'm-
says, "That was the Arcane Brotherhood. You guys are gonna be marked."
Hmm.
They came after us. We didn't come after them.
They come after anyone they don't like. This is their town now.
So didn't you say there was a tower here? The Tower of
The
Arcane
host
Brotherhood.
tower. Yeah, the host tower.
Host Tower of the Arcane.
the
Host
Arcane
Tower of the
Brotherhood.
Arcane. And out of character, I'm familiar
You all
with
can see
One-Eyed
it. It
Jacks.
sticks up in the middle of the. It sticks up in the middle of the harbor there.
It's been a long time since I read anything on Luskin, and it's coming back now. It looks like a hand sticking up like this,
Yep.
right?
Yep. All those are towers.
Let's go to One-Eyed Jacks. I could use a meal.
Yeah, you said it was getting dark, right? When we were
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah. By the time you get to
Yeah,
One-Eyed
so
Jacks, it's going to take you a while to get across town. One-Eyed Jacks. Let me clean this map up. I'm going to pull the tokens off of it real quick and push you guys the Luskin map again.
I'm gonna pull out that potion of growth if nobody minds.
So you get directions. One-Eyed Jacks is up here. And you guys are down here.
Oh, a scroll of fairy fire. Somebody can use that, surely.
The cleric?
I don't think a cleric can do fairy fire, can they?
Oh, isn't it like bards and
Yes.
druids? Something
Oh,
else that we don't
it's
have.
a druid. Yeah, druid.
Bard. Oh, cleric of the light domain. So no, I can't. Druid and warlock.
So you guys make your way up to One-Eyed Jacks. And I'm going to give you another map.
The bearings triggered the bear.
So does Beard.
I should be able to fix that.
This appears to be a comfortable tavern. You know, it's well built, kind of comfortable looking, and as you go in, you guys can see sitting over, like on a bench over here, is a big ass dude. Huge arms, black beard. He's just huge guy, and he's just sitting over there. And there's a pit in front of him. It looks like a fighting pit. There's like blood splattered all over the pit and stuff. And there's a little sign next to him. And you can see sitting on a little pedestal is a huge diamond about the size of your fist. And the sign says, "Defeat me and this is yours." Sitting around in this inn are various sailor types and, you know, the Luskanite types. But sitting back here at this back table, kind of in the dimly lit table, you guys see several drow. Just drinking and no one paying them no attention. As you guys come in.
Do we see our pirate friend?
You do not see him currently. There's a female at the bar, bartending, and there's other patrons in here. I just don't have the tokens on there for you. A couple empty
Squall
tables.
walks in. As he walks past, the lamps and candles blow, the flames blow, and I just sit down in that chair right there. Let's drink, fellas.
So the guy sitting over there on that stool says, "Anyone want to take me up on the diamond?
What are the rules?
If you defeat me, you get the diamond. Hand-to-hand combat, no weapons.
Oh my god.
Brutus.
I did just get that potion.
So I'm gonna say illusion and primordial, and I'm going to sort of look to the side and cast minor illusion to make it look like the diamond is gone.
What time are you talking about, mate?
He looks over. He says, "This stuff. What?" And he reaches where it's at and obviously grabs it. That funny joke, ha ha ha. And he puts it back. We won't have any of that in the pit, or you won't get the diamond. Who's up? You look baller. And he points to Squall.
What? Oh, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I think I could take 2 of you.
Yeah, well, we just had our row down at the docks. No,
You guys estimate that diamond at least 1,000 gold pieces. Fair fight. I promise I won't kill you. First one to fall unconscious loses.
Oh. Krill?
I'm thinking about it.
What's the cost to?
We got that enlarged potion.
Do we have to pay something?
It's for strict entertainment of the patrons. You see
It's
a lot
free,
of the
yeah.
patrons like, you can do it.
You know, if you step in the ring with that,
They got
big
money in
fucker
their
right
hands.
there, I'm gonna have to say a prayer for you. Let's see, bless verbal. No, I better not, because that's bless requires a little too much.
I'll slip you that potion of growth.
All right. Eh, I'm a little concerned he's going to say the potion of growth is cheating. You know, he wanted a fair hand-to-hand fight.
Well, just make yourself his size.
Yeah, you're a
I
little.
can't be
He-
cheating.
bird.
He is a large creature.
You're just making yourself as big as him.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll take him on with the growth potion. I'm not great at hand-to-hand, but I'll do it.
All right. Well,
I guess
I'm
you'll
gonna-
have to move it from my inventory to his.
He's the only one with full hit points anyway.
I must pray over him first, though, in case you kill him.
Give him that bless.
he's like, we gotta keep it in the pit now. We can't be breaking up the furniture.
Well, I can drag
Sounds-
that back into the party sheet, can I?
It's just an enlarged spell. All I need to do is increase the size of my token.
So, is he gonna let me pray over our champion?
I think he's gonna need every bit of his prayers.
Probably.
Well, that's what I thought.
He's like, now if anyone intervenes here, it's all off.
Holy shit, that's a big bird.
He's like, are you friends with Snuffleupagus?
Yes. Let me quickly
All right,
add
so-
my enlarge.
So you
effect.
guys start doing the old little dance around, and And that's where we're going to call it for the night. Because this is
Alright.
going to take at least a couple of rounds, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, good place to end.
Good session.
Appreciate your hard work, Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Anything.
it was good. It was good. I liked it.
3 fireballs, fellas. 3 fireballs.
Right? I might
Yeah, it
have
was a little
overdid
rough.
that. I might have overdid that a little bit, but that was cool.
Hey, we're all alive, so I wouldn't say you
Yeah.
overdid it.
I think it was a CR10. And by the way, after you guys get a long rest, you're going to level up. So just be
Nice.
prepared for next week after this to get your level.
So are there rooms here at the
Yeah, you can get
One-Eyed
rooms
Jacks?
here. Yeah, you can get rooms here. Definitely. There's
Cool.
there's this whole second floor upstairs too. What do you know about One-Eyed Jacks?
Well, do any of these
You
drow have a big
as a player.
plumed hat?
They don't.
Oh, as a player? So Jarlaxle's not sitting in here?
He is not.
Well, I mean, that we would know. He, you know.
Well, as a player, he's not sitting in here. As a character,
Right.
you wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But yes, One-Eyed Jacks is Jaraxle. Who's familiar with who Jaraxle is?
I think I would rather be trying to survive through the Avernus layer of hell than get pulled into a Jarlaxle scheme. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I think. Yeah.
Jaraxle is probably one of the most scheming drow elves in Torel. Definitely.
He's got a good bone in him, though, so, you know.
He's buddies with Drizzt, right?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Let's put it this way. Artis
Nominally.
Sember did not want to come into this inn because he knew who owned it. He's like, no. When he was here. But that's where we're going to stop. Hey, stream, I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. We're going to see who we can go raid. Let's
Jack
see.
Gaming, Quicksilver.
I think Quicksilver gets some loving today, since
Good
nobody
deal.
from Tabletop RPG. So this is Drake Takes, and we're gonna sign off. Thank you for watching Tabletop RPG. Tomorrow is an off night for most of us, but Thursday over on Marbania's channel, he's streaming Deadlands, and maybe we might survive that. I don't know. And on Friday, he's also streaming and playing in Curse of Strahd, and that's probably going to be an interesting night too. And then Saturday, I'm running Call from the Deep, and I don't even remember where you guys were on that. I mean, sorry, Descent into Avernus, and I know you guys are in Hell, but I don't remember what you're doing. And then
We're in hell.
and then back here on Tuesday. So stick around and watch for the raid for a few minutes, and we'll if I can figure out. He's got a hard one to type, right? DM _
QWIK Silver.
There we go.
Yep.
Ready to raid. Just stick around and say hi to Clunt and give him some love, and then you guys can go to bed. How's that? All right, here we go. Raiding. And he's on break. Figures.
He's on break.
Well, we'll raid on break. All right, stream. We'll talk to you later.